Hello. I was just impressed. That's some flow, that's some eloquence, and like, wow, it flowed like a very fast stream.
Thank you. That's the way I think. Thank you so much. It's finally, like, I think it's been a few years in the making.
Yes, yes.
Before we get like into the actual conversation, मैं अभी पहले ना सरमद से बात करी थी, मैंने उनसे पूछा कि डरते में खूसट का मतलब क्या होता है?
Buddha.
I know, but
I mean, there are more impolite words for it, khadoos and whatnot.
Because I've heard Buddha Khoosat, but it was not like, that's how I like, you know, like I was like, okay, there has to be, is it a family name? Is it like...
So this was my Dada's pen name, which eventually became his screen name also. So we are technically Chaudharys, which is our, like, say, the caste and the surname. But so Dada used it because he used to write songs, and then he painted also. So he somehow, I don't know, there is a story, it's a very long story some other day. Okay. But Khoosat is Khoosat, and maybe he used it just like that, and then it stuck to his, you know, fame, and then Abba, you know, continued it. My full name would be Chaudhary Sarmad Ali Sultan Khoosat. Bhub. ये सब लोग
His Highness भी लगा देते हैं, मियाँ भी लगा देते हैं,
पांचों लोग जो है ना, so इसीलिए
wow, that's a long name.
हाँ नहीं, वो बस इसीलिए कहीं मैं कुछ इस्तेमाल कर लेता हूँ, कहीं कुछ. So
कहाँ पे क्या इस्तेमाल करते हैं?
मतलब शनाख्ती कार्ड के ऊपर सिर्फ दरमियान वाला है, स्क्रीन पे सरमद नहीं, सरमद अली सुल्तान, और वैसे सरमद खूसट है जब मैं अदाकारी कर रहा होता हूँ, क्योंकि एक्टरों के नाम अच्छे लगते हैं 2, हाँ, लेकिन डायरेक्टर का नाम अच्छा लगता है 3. Sorry. I don't take any of it that serious.
I know, I was just going to say that I've never heard of this before. Acha, okay. So, Cannes Film Festival. Yes. How? And like, tell me everything about it. I'm super excited. It's actually one of those pinnacle moments in like film globally, you know, is the Cannes Film Festival, for me at least.
I think the entire credit, technically speaking, goes to Saim Sadiq, who is a brilliant filmmaker, a Columbia grad, who I had the good fortune of sort of mentoring him when he had just sort of, I think he was done with LUMS and he had applied for a master's degree in film. So he assisted me on this project called More Mahal for Geo. And after that, he just went to Columbia, and then, I mean, nothing stopped him from being brilliant and becoming more brilliant. So Saim has written this, he has directed this. We feel very lucky and fortunate that we are one of the producers. That is my little company, Khoosat Films, and I myself. So that's about it. That's all you want to reveal for now.
That is all you want to reveal. I thought maybe I could push you a little bit to give me a little bit.
I mean, things that are already, say public knowledge. I mean, the cast, I mean, it has this wonderful, like, just amazing, like, force of nature type actor, this trans girl, Alina, who is our lead. Then there is this brilliant actor, Ali Junejo. Then an up-and-coming, extremely gifted actor, Rasti Farooq. Then there is Sania Said, Sarwat Gilani, Sohail Sameer, Salman Pirzada Sahib, and Abdullah Siddiqui has done our background score.
I mean, he's just brilliant.
So, I mean, and the rest of
the whole team, like, I mean, it's like a very powerful cast.
My other producing partner on this is this phenomenal lady from the US. She's an Indian American. Purva Charan. So yeah, so I mean, that's us. We're taking it to, I mean, we just submitted. I mean, we were like, oh yeah, I mean, we know we've made a good film, but I mean, getting into Cannes, then getting officially selected in the uncertain regard category where we're competing also. So I mean, I would be just happy just there.
I have half a mind of just getting on a plane with you guys and coming. I've got my visa. I'm like, chale chalte inke saath hi.
But as luck would have it, it's a bit twisted for me because, you know, with Kamli Promotions and Kamli releasing on the 3rd of June and this happening on the 23rd, like our screening, and Cannes has already, no, it kicks off tomorrow. So I'll be going there for just 2 nights.
Oh. But chalo, at least.
हाँ, मैं उधर जाके मैंने सोचा कि मैं तस्वीरें खिंचवा के ना और अपनी फिल्म कोने में देख के खुश होके रो के जो भी होगा वो सब मैं करके process करके then I'll be back.
What's your first emotion when you see your film on the big screen?
Anxiety, a lot of anxiety. Like I'm a ball of nerves, and I think I have rarely sat with an audience and watched my own work. I mean, I feel very nervous. I think on Manto's premiere, I was just pacing outside in the lobby, and I
was at the Manto premiere.
Yeah,
I was there.
And then when I traveled with Manto, I remember like I would just be like either just somewhere in a corner, hiding away from the audience, or just be there for the first 5 minutes, make my little speech, and literally just run and
It is a bit daunting to see yourself on that. Out of all the projects that you've done, which one has pushed your limits the most? As an actor, as a creator?
As an actor, no time to sleep. This 24-hour long performance. I mean, physically and
I tuned in on that.
Yeah, and I think I'm more so emotionally. Because, I mean, for a project like that, you cannot prepare enough, you cannot rehearse enough. Our rehearsals spanned over many weeks, but, for, say, an actual hour of the performance, we started with a 5-minute unit and then took it to 10 and 15. So we never did like a 24-hour run for the whole thing. But in real time, I think it just became like actually one of those, locked up type situations, real situations.
Because you have to also put yourself into the frame of mind, and then for 24 hours to continuously carry it on is a very different thing than acting. Like say, like I mean, there are like international actors also say when there's a very powerful role that I mean, I remember Jack Nicholson told Heath Ledger when he took on the Joker that this role will consume you. So, but even then, you're doing it over a span of like over a few months or a few weeks, and like it's a bit by bit every day. But imagine like that intensity on 24 hours, which is like non-stop. I mean, what did you do to kind of get out of that role?
So, I had these two remarkable people working with me on it. These two other than my remarkable sister. She was the main producer and the director of the show. But these two people who had come from the UK to sort of, they designed the whole thing with her, and they sort of were there to help me with the performance. So Deborah, this amazing trainer, so she said that, I'm only here to get you out of the character. So whereas, we all think that as an artist, it's all about going into it and getting into the thing. So she had like these proper like exercises which she would do with me after every rehearsal. She's like, now we need to get out of this,
From the trailers, you've kept this beautiful mystery alive in it. It's elusive, it brings you in, it takes you out, it doesn't, like it invites you and then it pushes you back. That's the kind of feeling I got, that you're kind of like, the trailer's kind of bringing you in and then it expels you out like that. And it's like, yeah, you're not gonna, I'm telling you something, but I'm not telling you that. That's all I'm gonna say. Q, go.
You see, I think I'll start with some criticism on trailer making or cutting a trailer.